The day everything changed didn't feel important at all. There was no warning, no sense of gravity. I didn't wake up knowing it would divide my life into before and after. My name is Edward. I'm 84 years old. That day looked like any other. Same light through the window. Same quiet habits. I didn't notice it slipping past me. I only understood much later that some days don't announce themselves. That day didn't announce itself. I woke up the way I always did, with no sense that anything important was waiting for me. The light felt ordinary. My body moved through familiar habits. I remember thinking about small, unimportant things. If someone had asked me what kind of day it was, I would have said it felt like nothing at all. I trusted routine more than instinct. I believed sameness meant stability. I moved through the house, touching the same objects, following the same paths, convinced that repetition was a form of safety. I didn't know I was standing inside a moment that would quietly redraw the rest of my life. There was a moment that should have stayed longer, a short conversation, a glance that passed too quickly. I assumed time would bring it back around. I didn't pause. I didn't ask for more. I walked away believing nothing had ended yet. What unsettles me now is how calm I felt. No tightness in my chest, no warning. I trusted that important moments would feel heavy, unmistakable. I thought experience would alert me. Instead, comfort dulled my attention, and the moment slipped past unnoticed. Nothing broke that day. No argument, no collapse. Life shifted softly, like furniture moved while you're asleep. At the time, everything looked intact. Only years later did I understand something essential had quietly moved out of place. In the days after, I told myself nothing had changed. I repeated routines carefully, as if familiarity could undo what I didn't yet understand. I avoided sitting too still. Stillness might have forced me to notice what I wasn't ready to name. Change didn't arrive with noise. It settled slowly, while I trusted tomorrow to behave like yesterday. That trust felt earned. I didn't know it could make me careless. Some changes only succeed because you never think to watch for them. Later, people ask when things started to feel different. I never had a clean answer. There was no dramatic moment to point to. Just that day, the one that felt forgettable, the one I didn't protect because it seemed harmless. I noticed absence before I understood loss. Something missing from the air, from the room, from myself. Each absence felt small, explainable. Together they formed a quiet weight that followed me long after I stopped trying to explain it away. At 84, memory sharpens strange details. I remember the way the light rested on the floor, the sound of the room, where I stood. Those details stayed clear, while the meaning of that day arrived slowly, years after it was already gone. I don't feel anger toward that day. What I feel is disbelief. How gently it passed. How easily I dismissed it. I treated it like background noise, something unworthy of attention. I didn't know it was quietly deciding the shape of my future, rearranging my life without ever asking me to notice. When you're younger, you expect turning points to feel heavy, to arrive with discomfort or urgency. No one tells you that life often changes without drama. Some of the most important days come wrapped in routine, looking so ordinary that you never think to hold them closely. I believed age would sharpen my awareness, that experience would teach me what mattered. Instead, familiarity softened my attention. I mistook comfort for clarity. I trusted my instincts too much, never questioning whether routine was blinding me to what was quietly slipping away. Some losses don't announce themselves with pain. They wait patiently. They let you move forward, believing nothing has been taken. By the time the ache finally appears, the moment that caused it has already passed beyond reach, leaving no clear place to return to. There are things I wish I had noticed that day, not to change them, only to acknowledge them, to sit longer inside the moment. Ordinary days can carry endings inside them, and no one warns you when something familiar is about to become a memory. Now my days move slower. I notice small things more than I used to. The way light shifts, the way silence settles. Maybe this is what age gives you after it takes other things away. Awareness arrives late, but it stays with you. I don't live inside regret. Regret doesn't return anything. But I do live with understanding, with the quiet knowledge that life rarely announces its turning points. Many of them pass unnoticed, hidden inside trust, habit, and the comfort of repetition. That day didn't feel like an ending or a beginning. It felt neutral. That neutrality is what made it powerful. Neutral moments are the ones we don't guard. We let them pass freely, believing they carry nothing that could change us. If I could speak to my younger self, I wouldn't warn him of danger. I would only ask him to pause more often, to look twice at ordinary days. Some of them are quietly shaping the rest of your life. I'm 84 now. I understand that the day that changed everything felt normal because life doesn't offer clarity on demand. Some truths arrive softly and stay forever. If this feels familiar, you don't need to respond. Sometimes listening is enough.